welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is my Ace This series where I go through anything to do with using the computer and the internet, social media, anything to do with tech, as well as using the Fiverr platform. Now in today's session, we're going to be looking on Fiverr gig images, do's and don't. Now Fiverr is a platform that you can offer digital services to persons all over the world. These services are called gigs, and in order to get more attention to your gigs, the platform allows you to add images to your gigs, and there are certain rules and not necessarily rules, but things that are suggested that you do and don't do with your gig images. Now, the following material was taken from the Fiverr's website, so you can know that it came straight from Fiverr and see what they have to say. Now, the first thing is quality. You want to make sure that you're not using images that are pixelated. You know, when you see the images and you see like squares in the images, or the image looks broken down, it's blurred, you don't want to use those types of images. Always use high resolution images for the best result. So these images, you see it's comparing and saying, okay, this one, don't do that. This image looks better. You also want to make sure you're not using any images for copyrights. Don't use stock images or other people's work if you don't have usage rights. Not only could you be prosecuted, this is just uncool. So you have images that they call royalty-free images, and these websites such as pixabay.com and pexels.com, unsplash.com, I'll be linking those in the description so you can know that you can get free images that you don't have to worry about usage rights. You can use them as you wish. So you have clickbait. No, clickbait, you see a lot of clickbait on YouTube. Basically, you're advertising things that aren't as they are, just so people can click on your gigs, because you do want buyers to click on your gigs and find out more about your services, but you don't want to do so via false advertising, clickbait. So don't use clickbaits. Using images for the sake of clicks can cause frustration and may even put your gig at risk with Fiverr's integrity team and lower your ranking. So you don't want to be doing that. Now, Fiverr also has some badges that they award for various things. Do not put Fiverr badges or rewards on your profile or gig images. So refrain from doing so or risk your account being disabled. Now, it's advised that you do add text to your image, but you don't want to have too much text on your image. So do not use too much text. Keep the space clean so that your primary message will pop out, stand out. And if you must use a lot of text, make sure that it's legible. You don't want to be using text that's too small that you can't see well. So you see the comparison in both images in this particular example. Density. Don't overcrowd with images either. Now, this is a bit subjective. It depends on how you organize your image, because we do recommend that if you're doing like logo design and different kinds of design gigs, that you have a kind of sample showing where you put each image on the gig image so that persons can see what you're able to do. So, use your discretion to make sure that it's not overcrowded, that you can see each thing, each item, each design well, so that's the purpose of it, so that the buyers can see what you are offering. Proportions. Use the right image proportions. Don't overstretch it, rotate, use images that are too small. Now, the recommended image size is at least 690 by 426. Sometimes you may have seen in the past that Fiverr had 550 by 370. That works as well. So either one works. So just make sure that your image is clear. It's not stretched, it's not too small, it's not cut off, things like that. Because the whole ultimate point of having your image is so that the buyer can see what you're offering and check out more. So you want to have uniqueness. Now, I'm guilty of this one. I have my gig images that are the same image, but they have different text on it. So it says, if you own more than a single gig, be sure to choose a different image to each one. This will ensure buyers can find what they need. So I'm guilty of this one. Remember, these are things that Some of them, it's subjective, as in you can decide if you want to keep on doing what you're doing, but most of them you want to make sure that you are following these principles that Fiverr has guided you with. So they want to have a uniform gig image, or as suggested, make sure that each image looks different. Authenticity. Now, a lot of persons don't want to show themselves on Fiverr, but it brings some authenticity to your profile. They know that it's a real person. Buyers like to know that they're buying from a real person. You're not a robot. If you choose to use your personal photo, make sure that it's truly representative. Show your real face, preferably from a front facing angle to communicate trust. So you notice there you see the cat and here you see a real face. So you want to make sure that you're using your personal image if you are using a photo of someone, just so that you're encouraging trust with the buyer. It also brings a personal touch, gets you to know your buyer more, well, and so on. And that, of course, helps business. Relevancy. You don't want to be using an image that's not related to the service itself. So in this example, it says, I will write a product company business plan. And you see what? A potato, however you pronounce it. And here it says, I will write a product company business plan. And you see like a light bulb, you see something looking like a template or a plan, a pencil. That's more of an appropriate image for this particular service. So you don't want to be using images that have nothing to do with the service that you are offering. So with these particular image requirements, make sure that you are following them, because you want to make sure that your images are set up for success. Buyers will look on them, like them, click on them, and find out more about the services that you offer. So remember, if you found this video helpful, remember to like this video, share it with someone that you think can benefit from this as well. Remember to subscribe to the channel to get notifications of more videos like these. And remember to turn on your post notification bell so that you are made aware when the video is posted. All right, guys, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.